Hello, everyone, and welcome to a brand new episode of Chucky's Playground News. As always, I am your host, Metal Matt. So let's go ahead and get things started with a couple of shout-outs. First of all, Spanky and G, awesome admins. Chucky115, awesome, really cool dude. Undead Punk, really cool dude. Tiffany Valentine, our graphics designer, making our the site look awesome. Dragon Prime, really cool dude. Computer, really cool dude. Dragon D4, really cool dude. Almighty Dunbar, really cool dude. Simon Gray, really great writer as well, awesome dude. Witch, really cool person as well. Mega Man, really cool person as well. Sweet Face, really cool person as well. Timmy Chuck, awesome person. And Violent Dolly, awesome person as well. So, definitely sign up if you haven't. It's a great place to be. Chucky's Playground is a great place to be, so definitely sign up if you haven't already, because we would love to have you. And the way you listen to right now, not really anything in particular. I've actually been sort of going back and forth between 80s new wave and just rock music and stuff like that. But I've been listening to some 80s new wave, 80s music recently. And what am I currently playing right now? Not really playing much of anything really. I was playing WWF SmackDown Just Bring It. And something really weird. Like, the commentary on that game is just ridiculous. It's so bad, it's good. You know what I mean? It's just laughable. Like the other day, I was playing as Edge. And I was facing off against Triple H. And I hit Triple H with the steel steps. And for some reason, Michael Cole says that I just did a downward spiral. And that was not a downward spiral, that's for sure. And the downward spiral was Edge's, I think one of Edge's finishes at the time. He used it from 98 to 2001, I think. I don't think he really used it anymore after 2001. I think he used mostly the Executioner and the Spear after that. But, so yeah, that's what I was playing. And what am I watching now? The other day I watched Into the Woods. It was okay. I really didn't think it was anything that special. It's an interesting musical, I guess. They sing quite a lot in it. Pretty much every other line is sung, really. There's some dialogue here and there, but for the most part, it really is just singing. I'm pretty sure the first song goes on for 16 minutes or something like that. Or maybe it was 2 songs. I really don't know, but either way, it seems really long. But Movie Mayhem, and that's a great podcast that Spanky and G do, so definitely check that out when you can, because it's just a great podcast, very entertaining, and I love it. And what you doing right now, thread's still going on as strong as ever. It's a really great thread. And Thrill Kill. This was a game that we were talking about the other day that was originally going to be for the PlayStation, but what ended up being canceled because people were outraged at this at the amount of violence in the game. And it looks like a very interesting game. It sort of reminded me of a Battle Royale version of Mortal Kombat, basically, because the clip that I saw was these 4 people fighting in some kind of mental institution. And I think that would be a really cool game to play, but it ended up getting canceled. But it definitely looked interesting. And now we're going to talk about some fanfics that a couple of members have been writing, because, it's been going strong here. First of all, one of our admins, G, wrote a non-Chucky related short story called Shadow, Shadow. And this was a really good story, very creepy story. I love the whole vibe of it. So it was a really good story. Check it out if you haven't. Really good story. And then we have Mega Man with his slasher, which is somewhat Chucky related. He did this character called James Valentine, I believe, and Tiffany happens to be his aunt. So I think that's a really interesting thing that he's doing right now. So definitely check that out. And finally, The Ballad of Tiffany Valentine by Simon Gray. That's a really good one. I believe he's preparing some type of finale for Chapter 3 or something. And he's still going strong with that, so definitely check that out, because it's really, really good. And The Rock, Big Trouble in Little China. Apparently The Rock is going to be doing a remake of Big Trouble in Little China. And I honestly have mixed opinions on this. Like, on one hand, I don't even know why The Rock is even doing a remake, because I really don't think a remake is necessary. But at the same time, I really like The Rock as an actor, and I think he could make this role work. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens. And I love the original film, I really do. I think it's a really good film. So, and then Chucky dunk shoes. And these were like custom made, I believe, dunk shoes that were selling on eBay, and they looked pretty cool. And then finally, the last topic was Jennifer and Tiffany's doll body when Chucky killed her. I was just thinking about Seed of Chucky the other day for whatever reason, and I realized that I think Tiffany's doll body, I think Jennifer and Tiffany's soul switched when Tiffany said switch when she was trying to transfer her soul. No, I think at the exact moment that Tiffany said switch, the body switch, and so I think it's Jennifer and Tiffany's soul and Tiffany's body, doll body, that was dying. Like when Chucky hits her with the axe, I think that's when Jennifer ends up being in Tiffany's body, and the whole lines that Tiffany supposedly says are actually Jennifer saying those lines. So I think that was pretty interesting, and we've had some pretty interesting conversations about it. So definitely join up on that conversation, because I think it's been bringing out a lot of interesting discussions on the site. So that's all for Chucky's Playground News, and I'll see you all next time.